Let's talk about S3. If you're a level 6 marketing manager apprentice, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It can feel huge, right? Well, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to break it all down by following the story of Jody, an apprentice just like you. And we're going to see how she went from being completely stuck to absolutely nailing the art of integrated marketing.
So meet Jody. She's super talented, a real go-getter apprentice over at Iva's stores. But she's staring down a challenge that could literally make or break her entire apprenticeship. And that challenge is mastering the crucial S3 skill. The pressure is on, and she knows it.
Yeah, this is her Everest, skill S3. We're talking about developing these detailed, integrated marketing plans that bring together everything, offline, digital, the whole shebang. And on top of that, you have to work with all the internal teams and specialist agencies. It is a massive task, but she has to conquer it to get to the top of her apprenticeship.
So, are you ready to climb this mountain with Jody? We're going to follow her every step of the way, from figuring out what this challenge even is, to building the plan, proving her work, and finally, acing that final assessment. This is your roadmap to mastering integrated marketing.
You know, every big journey starts with that first step. And for Jody, it's just trying to understand what S3 is all about. I think a lot of apprentices know this feeling. You're looking at this super complex requirement in your portfolio, and you're just thinking, okay, where do I even start? So let's get right to it. Let's ask the big question that's going to define Jody's entire success. What exactly is an integrated marketing plan? I mean, really? The answer to this is the key that unlocks everything for a level 6 marketing manager. And trust me, it's way more than just a buzzword. Okay, here's a way to think about it. An integrated marketing plan is like a symphony. You've got all your channels, your social media, your PR, your events. Think of each one as an instrument. And you, the marketing manager, you're the conductor. Your job is to make every single instrument play together in perfect harmony, creating this one amazing, cohesive piece of music that nails a single, unified goal.
Jody's challenge, and probably yours too, is to connect two totally different worlds. You've got the physical world of offline marketing, events, print ads, and then you have the massive, always-on digital universe. S3 is the skill that builds the bridge between them. It makes sure a customer's experience feels seamless and powerful, no matter where they find it.
Now, no hero goes on a quest alone, right? Jody has two awesome guides, her line manager, Riedel, and her mentor, Adam. These two are her secret weapons. They're the experts who are going to help her turn that idea of a symphony into a real, powerful marketing plan for Iva stores.
And with their help, Jody learns about the 4 pillars of integrated marketing. First up, awareness, really getting how your channels work together. Second is leadership. You have to step up and own the plan. Third, coordination, getting good at managing all the moving parts. And last but not least, optimization, using data to make things better. Every single one is crucial for a plan that actually works.
All right, this is where Jody really has to step up and show what she can do. This isn't just about doing tasks, it's about leading. She needs to get in there with the sales team, give her agencies a crystal clear vision, and really command the room to bring her integrated plan to life. And she has to be able to justify every single move she makes.
So Jody's plan for a new service launch? It's brilliant, a masterpiece. But that's not enough. She has to prove she created it. And that's where her coach, Olivia, comes in. Think of Olivia as the gatekeeper for APTEM, that online portfolio where every bit of evidence has to be absolutely perfect if you want to pass. And this is a huge lesson for every single apprentice out there. In the world of apprenticeships, a plan without proof is, well, it's just an idea. To make our work count and get the credit she deserves, Jody has to become a master of evidence.
Olivia shows her exactly what she needs. Each piece of evidence is like a breadcrumb on a trail for the assessor. The plan itself, that shows strategic thinking. The agency brief, that shows leadership. Meeting notes with the sales team, that shows collaboration. And the performance reports, that proves accountability. When you put them all together, they tell a story that's impossible to ignore.
But here's Olivia's final piece of advice, and it's a total game changer. The documents aren't enough on their own. The reflective commentary, that's where you tell your story. It's your chance to really shine, to show the assessor not just what you did, but how you did it, the problems you solved, and why it all mattered.
The portfolio is in, and now it's time for the final boss. The moment of truth. Jody is about to walk into her endpoint assessment, the EPA. This is a one-on-one professional chat with an external assessor who will literally decide her fate. The big question is, can she hold her own and prove she's a true marketing pro?
So Olivia starts prepping her. The first question seems simple, but it's a bit of a trap. How do you ensure offline and digital activity is fully integrated? The assessor doesn't just want a list of things you do, they want to see how you think strategically.
A really great answer is like a good map. It starts with a clear destination, that single strategic goal. It follows a specific path, the customer journey. It has clear signposts along the way, like your briefs and timelines and scheduled stops for reviews, to make sure the whole journey is smooth and successful.
And now, for the question that really tests a leader. How do you handle the beautiful chaos of a multi-channel campaign? This is the one that separates the apprentices from the managers. This is where Jody can really show she's operating at that top distinction level.
And wow, Jody's answer? It's a total masterclass. She uses a real-life example to make her skills feel real. She clearly explains her process, briefs and reviews, and then she connects her actions directly to real results, engagement and confidence. See, that's not just an answer. That's a statement of leadership.
And she did it. Victory! Jody has conquered the S3 mountain and come out the other side a true marketing champion, passing her EPA with flying colors. Her journey is the perfect blueprint. So now guess what? It's your turn to follow in her footsteps and get your own win.
The secret to mastering S3 is actually pretty simple. You have to think like a leader, not just a doer. Just remember those 4 pillars. Build your awareness, lead the plan, manage all the complexity, and always review your data. That is how you become a marketing powerhouse.
The torch has officially been passed to you. It's your turn to take that first step on your own path to mastering integrated marketing. So looking at what you're working on right now, what's that first step going to be? We'll see you at the top.